Hi everyone, welcome back to another awesome day with me, Harshitha. So today I'll be sharing some amazing Running Start tips and things I wish I knew before I started Running Start, because I know the registration and everything is open and you guys are all so stressed out and everything, but I got you. So previously I uploaded this video on what Running Start is, and I briefly explained about the associate's degree and how all those stuff work. So please watch this video first if you haven't yet, and then watch this one because it'll make much more sense. So yeah, I am a senior and I'll be entering my final quarter of Running Start, so I learned a lot of stuff in these 5 quarters of Running Start that I did. So I would like to share everything I know with you guys to just make your journey much more easy. So yeah, without any further ado, let's begin the video. Tip number 1. Finish all your high school graduation requirement courses first. So in the first 2 quarters of Running Start, try to finish all the required courses you need to take for 11th and 12th grade. This way you'll be done with all your high school classes, and then you can explore all your major courses and any electives or associate degree courses. So if you want to know what graduation requirement courses you're left with, contact your counselor and they'll be happy to help you when you're signing up for registration and everything. So yeah. Tip number 2. Take courses that are related to your intended major. For example, I wanted to study business in college, so I took a lot of business courses in Running Start, such as calculus, introduction to business, international business, film marketing, regular marketing, psychology, macroeconomics, all these kind of stuff. So this way colleges will know that you're actually interested in studying what you want to study, and that you have explored the major already, and it'll be easier to transfer the credits too. However, if you are undecided, then explore courses from all types of majors. This way you'll have an understanding of what you want to study, and colleges will also know that you've already explored many majors and that you'll have an understanding of what you might want to study soon. Tip number 3. If you're doing associate's degree, make a spreadsheet with all the classes that you might want to take to fulfill your associate's degree credits. This is really important, because if you don't know what classes you want to take in your quarters, it'll be really hard for you to stay organized and you might miss few credits and end up not getting an associate's degree. So I can show you how I created mine. I just wrote some in order, such as natural sciences, humanities, electives, and in my total 6 quarters of Running Start, I was able to stay organized and finish the classes that I wanted to take, and I am done with all the credits I need for my associate's degree and high school graduation at the same time. So it's really important for you to stay organized and understand what classes you might want to take in the future to fulfill your associate's degree requirements. Tip number 4. Use Rate My Professor. It's an amazing website where you can look up your professor's name and read the reviews by the students and everything, and get to know how the professor's class work, their assignment, how hard their assignments are, if they grade really badly, or if they proctor the tests. Everything will be under their name. So it's really helpful when you sign up for classes, because unlike high school, in Running Start you can choose your professors and you can choose what time you want to take those professors, and that's why it's really important to get to know your professor before you make a decision. And yeah. Tip number 5. Use calendars. Calendars will be your best friends, or journals, or anything, because unlike high school, college professors won't remind you to do your assignments, or they won't tell you when your quizzes are or tests are. They won't remind you as much as high school teachers usually do. You should be able to know and take care of your stuff. So when at the beginning of the course, when the teachers give you their syllabus, make sure you put down all the test dates, assignment dates, and everything in your calendar, so this way you'll stay organized and won't miss your due dates. Because once you miss your due dates, no teacher is going to come to you and ask to do your assignment, because it's all your responsibility and you're not in high school anymore technically. So yeah, calendars are amazing. They'll be your best friends. Tip number 6. Please reach out to your professors if you need help, because you are a high school student studying at a community college and doing college level courses, so it's not as easy as you think it is. In college, professors have this thing called office hours, where you can drop by and ask any questions you have, and they'll be happy to assist you. So yeah, this thing really helped me. I used to drop by some office hours with my calc teacher, and she used to help me so well and help me understand the material, because they finish the material in 3 months. That's like 12 weeks. You finish a whole course in 12 weeks, and they're very fast paced. So if you have any questions, drop by your professor's office hours, and it's really helpful. Tip number 7. This is not really a tip, but more of like information, because regardless of COVID, some colleges still offered online class options. So if you have like an online class option, try taking it if the professor is good, because it's really flexible, especially if you're working and if you have a job. This way you can just like stay at home, do your classes and everything, and then go and do your work. But here's the thing. Online classes are not always a great option, because usually like most of the good professors are doing in person, like labs and everything, and it's more of like an experience. But if you're working and everything, and if you prefer online, just take online classes. It's much easier and more flexible for you. Number 8. Register to your classes on time. So on CTC link, like Bellevue College uses CTC link, and it shows you when your registration time for your courses is. Make sure you register during that time, because usually if you are late for registrations, then the class might fill up super quickly. So just if your registration is at like 8 a.m., make sure you wake up and register at that time, because it's really important to register on time. This way you'll have like a guarantee that you're in the class, and you don't want to be waitlisted. So yeah. Tip number 9. Try not to buy textbooks or like any books from your college's bookstore or their like website, because usually they are really expensive and you really don't want to pay all that money just for textbooks. There are these websites that I got my textbooks from usually. One is Thrift Books, Albers.com, Checkbooks, Dover Thrift, and all these kind of websites. They have all these textbooks for very cheap, usually around $10-20, but in college they charge like $50 to $60 like a single textbook, and you would need a lot, because you need to buy books every 3 quarters, and you don't want to spend all that money for things that you would never use again. So make sure you check out some like thrift websites. They have all these textbooks for very cheap. If they don't, then just get it from your college's website. Number 10. The most helpful one for high school students. So in community colleges, they usually have like tutoring and tutors stuff, where they help the college students do their homeworks or like help with their assignments and all these stuff. So you can drop in by their like writing labs or math labs, and they'll be happy to help you with your homework or assignments if you have any questions. And another thing is, if you're like a junior right now and if you're applying for colleges, go to the community colleges writing lab workshops. So in Bellevue College, they hosted these college application workshops where they taught us how to write our essays, and they showed us which essays are good and which are not, and they showed us it's basically like free counseling for you, free college counseling. So it's really helpful. High school students, like regular high school students, don't usually have access to this, and they have to pay a lot of money for like tutoring, college tutoring, and college resources outside. But for Running Start students, it's all free for you. Just attend the college's workshops, and they're amazing. They're really helpful and amazing. That's what helped me like with my college essay. So when I was doing my college essay, I dropped by my like Bellevue College's writing lab, and they were able to like peer edit my essay and give feedback on my college essays. I went to them like 5-6 times, and every single time they gave me like amazing feedback and really helped me with my college essay. So take use of the resources in your community colleges. And that will be the end of this video. I hope you found all these tips helpful, and I really hope this will make your Running Start experience much easier and smoother, because I learned all of these in my 2 years of Running Start experience, and I found them really helpful too. So yeah, and good luck with all the upcoming Running Start students, because this is an amazing program and I'm so glad Washington is providing it. You'll be saving tons of money for college, and it's amazing. So yeah, good luck. And if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notifications from me. I'll be back with more amazing college and school content to help you guys. Bye!